What's up, Leo? How are you guys doing? Time to go ahead and knock out your November 2023 main monthly reading. So stick around. What is good with my Leo friends? How y'all doing tonight? Time for your November 2023 main monthly reading. For those of you who would like a personal reading, all the information on how to go about doing that is in the description of this video. For those of you who did not catch the memo, you know that for the past couple of months, we've been doing special sales every single month. And we've made the decision that every sale is going to be a permanent change on my website because the economy sucks. So what's the point in just doing a sale and then putting it right back to where it was? You know, we do the sales to help you. So if the economy's not getting any better, then I'm not going to raise my prices back up. So the $40 mini readings are going to remain on my website permanently now. And we haven't made a solid decision as to what we're going to do when it turns the actual month of November, because this is being recorded at the end of October. But you will definitely, I'll definitely tell you. I'll make a whole special video for that. Okay. All right. Let's jump on into this. Next person coming in. Let's look at the next soul contract that's due to come in. That's not necessarily your love interest, not necessarily the person that you're thinking about. I guess it could be for some of you, but this is the next person who's actually due to come into your life. Next soul contract coming in. Oh, Knight of Wands in the reverse. There might be some struggles and some issues with some inconsistency in the beginning. This person may be the type who their actions don't match up with their words. They may be all talk, no action. Knight of Wands reversed to jump out right there in the beginning. Oh, but damn, this is a strong connection. Oh, this is a strong connection, though. Yeah. Nine of Swords, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. This is a strong connection. So we got Two of Cups, Lovers card. Okay. So this is not something that you are able to just walk away from. I feel like some of you start noticing some little inconsistencies here and there. And there's a part of you that's thinking, I shouldn't be messing with this person. No, I should not be messing with this person. But there's a problem. This connection is so intense. Five of Pentacles, Tower card reversed. You just can't bring yourself to end this. But the Ten of Cups is reversed right in the heart of the spread, too. So it's not like you all are jumping right straight into that happily ever after type of relationship, but this is such an intense connection. Looks like communication is pretty decent. Probably it could be a little bit better, but it's not bad. There's just some things that are off. There are so many little discrepancies and nuances here and there that just don't really seem to be adding up. That's all I'm getting out of this first spread right here. It could be a Gemini for some of you. Could be a fellow Leo. This person seems like a very happy person. It almost kind of feels like this person isn't even really aware that there's a problem. I'm going to have to look at this person's energy because I got to look at their energy and intentions, because for some reason, it kind of feels to me like they're not even aware that there's a problem. I wonder if you're just overthinking it, or let's see. Let's see this person's true feelings and intentions. Are they playing games with you? Are they being shady? Are they being... Three of Swords. Okay. So, of course, they're bringing past vibrational baggage and heartbreak. As always, comes up every time I read a new connection. Every single time. Fool card reversed. Okay. So this person feels a very strange, like unexpected connection with you as well. I think it might, I don't really want to say it scares them, but this person is doing everything they can to maintain control of their emotions with the King of Cups reverse, King of Swords. We got the Ten of Wands. We got the Wheel of Fortune reverse. And the Three of Swords. What is it, y'all? Tell me. What is this? They're karmically tied to their ex. I don't think they're trying to go get back with their ex, though. They just they've not done any healing at all from their last relationship. None. So while they're still so tightly energetically tied to a past person, and they feel such a heavy, intense connection with you, they don't really know how to react to it or how to respond to it. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to keep control of their own emotions is what they're doing. I don't think they're playing games with you. I don't think their intentions are in a bad place. I don't think so. They feel they feel like they've known you their whole life. And I think that freaks them out a little bit. It at least triggers their defenses. See, look. Nine of Swords for them too. Yeah, no, they're not playing games with you. No, they're not. This is just one of those connections that it's so intense they can't think straight. They feel like they can't think logically. They can't think rationally or reasonably. And they're trying to really, really, really hard. So that, I think, is probably, that's what's responsible for the weird inconsistencies, because they just can't think straight. The connection's so intense they can't think straight. That's just all there is to it. Well, hopefully nobody sabotages this. Let's see the outcome for the first 30 days of the next person coming in. Outcome for the first 30 days. Oh, shit. Are you walking away from this? Oh. Are you going to bite the bullet and walk away from this? Hang on, let me see. Hermit reverse, though. Moon reverse. Death card. Oh, shit. I think that you're throwing in the white towel on this. And you're going to force yourself to end this. And this is not an easy thing for you to end. It's not. I might clarify this spread right here. Because we do have the Tower card reversed. You know what? This might turn into an on and off. That's almost what this is kind of feeling like. You're going to try to walk away from this and not be able to. I see on and off here. I see you all separating and coming back together. Because it's too hard to walk away from them. Lover's card again. Devil card. Damn, dude. Look, we got to jump into the advice on this one then. You're going to try to walk away from this, I think. And then it's just the connection's too strong. You can't do it. I see you walking away and coming back. What's the advice? What's the advice for Leo? 8 of Wands. World card. You need to welcome in a new cycle. Time to welcome in a whole new cycle. Look, we got that 10 of Cups. Just try your hardest to maintain emotional independence. I know that's hard when you get these really, really heavy, intense connections like this. Emotional independence is very difficult. Very, very difficult. Do the best that you can to try to maintain your emotional independence. And I really, as silly as this sounds, I know it sounds kind of silly, but I think communication. Now, I'm not saying just let your walls all the way down and let this person all the way in. Do it slowly. Do it slowly. Start mentioning. Man, this is a really crazy, scary, intense connection. And then you let your walls down slowly. Let them let their walls down slowly. See, one of the things that you'll learn is that you have to be the change you want to see. Some of you have heard me talk about that before. If there's an issue, when everything that you experience is a reflection of what's going on inside you. So, especially in a situation like this, sometimes if you play your cards right and you go about this from a place of energetic awareness, be very, very, make sure that you make the first move and let them respond to it. Then you make the first move and let them respond to it. And then you see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? If you can manage to do this very strategically and carefully, y'all could probably build something fucking beautiful. Beautiful. It's just, I think the intensity of the connection is just scaring the shit out of both of you. And if you're not in the right headspace or in the right heart space, when you end up connecting with somebody like that, it's so easy to sabotage it. So easy. Everybody thinks that real strong, heavy, intense connection is what they want so badly, but they don't realize that a connection like that, if you're not in the right headspace or heart space, you'll sabotage it. You'll sabotage it. If you're broken, insecure, lonely, that connection is not going to fix that problem. It's going to amplify all those feelings. You're going to feel so much more insecure. It's going to amplify any negative feelings that you already have. And it'll be really easy to sabotage that. So just be careful with this. All right. Now we're going to move on to the person from the past. Anything happening between Leo and the person from the past? King of Coins. And the Temperance. Uh-oh, 9 of Cups reversed. Ooh, I'm feeling like a conversation's going to happen between y'all. But then what? Look, okay, so we got 8 of Cups reversed, Page of Swords. Indicating to me that I think somebody's going to reach out. But Knight of Swords in the reverse. So I see somebody reaching out, but I'm not 100% sure. Like if they reach out to you, I'm not 100% sure you're going to respond to them. If you reach out to them, maybe they won't respond to you. I'm seeing somebody reaching out and whoever gets messaged isn't responding. It doesn't seem like this person gives a shit with the King of Coins right here. But as always, that's a front. I do think this person is pretty lonely, honestly. The Hermit. Okay. Let's look at this person's energy because I got to see if that's them reaching out to you or you reaching out to them. What's the past person's actions, energy, and feelings toward Leo? Two of Swords reversed. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like this person's eventually going to end up coming forward. I don't know how directly they're coming forward, though. I feel like they're making their way towards you very slowly, and they're eventually going to end up reaching out at some point. But they're really holding back as much as they possibly can because they feel unfinished business. I'm thinking that this person wants closure. With the Knight of Pentacles, World card reversed. Closure. And I say that because the Two of Cups is reversed too. So it doesn't look like they're trying to reconcile. It doesn't look like they're trying to actually get back with you. They have unfinished business and unanswered questions. And the Nine of Pentacles. So they may be lonely, but I don't feel like they're even trying to get with anybody right now, honestly. It feels like they're just trying to be single. I don't think they have the faith that the two of you could have something successful and build something that is worthwhile together. What's the outcome of this situation? What's the outcome? Let's see. Four of Swords reversed. That's what I thought. You're walking away from this with more questions than answers. Queen of Wands, you're still standing your ground, though. You ain't budging. You ain't moving. You ain't changing your mind. There's one thing I've noticed, one thing Leos have a very, very short temper for, or a very low tolerance for, somebody trying to change your mind, right? I've never met a Leo that responds to that very well. If somebody tries to change your mind. But Ten of Cups reversed, I'm not seeing a reconciliation. If you attempt reconciliation, it'll be a failed attempt. I'm feeling kind of like, I don't even think you're responding to this person, honestly. Page of Cups reversed. Queen of Wands. That feels to me like you're standing your ground. You're staying put. They write you a message that you can kind of tell is designed to see if they can twist your feelings and bend your emotions and change your mind, basically. And if you get that feeling that they're still trying to play games, that they're coming back trying to play the same games they were playing, you ain't even responding to them at all. That's what it feels like for the majority of you. I think there will be no response at all. Let me clear the air here. This energy is getting heavy. Energy's getting really heavy. Trying to get a good flame going. There we go. All right. Well, let's get the advice then, at least. What's the advice? Two of Swords reversed. You're already doing that. You already doing that. Don't let them change your mind. Come on. Come on. We in the fixed sign club, man. You make up your mind. You need to, because I know there's some of you too who are involved in an on and off. I know that's not everybody. But you know, if this wasn't an on and off, it'll turn into one. But especially those of you involved in an on and off, you know, I've been talking to a lot of clients here over the past week dealing with on and off relationships. There's been a big wave of them come in here over the past week to 2 weeks where we've been on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off. And it's like, is this person ever going to change? Well, how about this? Are you going to change? The simple fact that they keep coming back proves that they haven't changed. The simple fact that you keep letting them come back proves that you haven't changed. So who's the one that needs to change here, you know? But no, for those of you dealing with an on and off, you all have done this before. I think this person is comfortable being able to come back. especially if you keep letting them. You keep letting them come back. What that tells them, I don't have to suffer any consequences for my actions. So what's the point in making a genuine change? Change is hard. You know? Why would I do that when you just keep letting me come back? Don't let them change your mind. Tower. You already know what needs to be done. You know what needs to be done. Man, I've talked to actually a couple of people came to me for readings who have been on and off with people for multiple years. 5 years, 15 years. One client was even 20 years on and off with somebody. And I mean, I can give you all the advice in the world, but if you as an individual aren't able to look at this situation and decide for yourself, I'm too good for that. I don't deserve that. You've shown me what you're going to do every time I let you come back. You keep showing me time and time and time and time and time again. You keep showing me your true colors. I keep trying to repaint them. If you're not able to look at that situation, I don't know, man. I don't know. But you're going to have to learn that lesson at some point. If you just simply take my word for it and you don't understand why you should stay away from this person, I promise you the universe is going to bring that same situation to you in a different person over and over and over until you figure it out. That's the way it works. That's not to come down on anybody personally. That's just the way it works. We will be put through the same situations over and over and over until we learn whatever it is we need to learn from that. And that's just all there is to it, you know? Fucking Jesus, man. Let's look at the new person. New person. The newest person who just showed up. How's it looking for November? Newest person who just showed up. Uh-oh, the Hierophant reversed. Person might be a commitment phobe. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Could be a fellow Leo, but I feel like this is you. Kind of holding back because you can kind of tell. You can kind of tell that this person's a little bit nervous about commitment. You can feel it. You can tell. For some of you, they may have just straight up told you that. That may not be very many of you, but I think you see very clearly that this person is a little bit afraid of commitment. So with the Strength card and the Queen of Swords, you're holding yourself back a little bit, not fully dumping a bunch of emotional investment into this. Communication looks good, though. Communication looks beautiful. Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, but King and Page of Cups reversed just doesn't really look like it's getting as emotional as you would like it to. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Also have Cancer and Taurus here. We'll see how they really feel about you then. What do they really want? What do they really want with you? They want to take things slow. Why? Why do they want to take things slow? They don't want to make a repeat mistake of their last relationship. They actually have a lot of feelings for you. Ace of Cups. They got a lot of feelings for you. But again, Nine of Swords. They also be stalking you too. With the Page of Swords in the reverse. So I think in this person's last relationship, they were completely bamboozled by somebody who was living a totally different double life behind their back. And this person's trying to be extra super cautious. So when y'all ain't talking, trust and believe. They keeping tabs on you. They're going all through your social media. They probably go all the way back 5 years ago just to see what kind of person you were back then. You know what I'm saying? They're probably talking to people who know you, or talking to friends of friends of friends just to gather a lot of information on you. Page of Swords reversed. Yeah. They scared, man. They're afraid of abandonment. They're afraid of being embarrassed and looking stupid again. But they are falling in love with you with the quickness. Could be a Virgo for some of you. What's the outcome? 9 of Cups. You're contemplating whether or not to just be single. Oh, Tower card, 9 of Cups. Hang on, is that what's happening? Page of Swords upright. It's kind of feeling to me like you're losing interest. Yeah, man. Tower card, 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, all reversed. 3 of Swords. Death card. This looks to me like you're ending this. And I think it has to do with some kind of third party. Yeah, Judgment, 3 of Swords. Feels like this is being ended over a third party or suspected third party. Good God. Maybe some of you were just making the decision to be single. Jesus. What's the advice? What is the advice? 9 of Pentacles. So don't surrender your independence. See, that's one of the biggest buzzwords in the dating community. Independent. Okay. Listen. Independent does not equal alone. Okay. Independent does not mean alone. It can. You know, one thing that many independent people are capable of is being alone. But that independent doesn't mean alone. Give you an example. People on food stamps. Okay. Some people, they get on welfare, they get on food stamps, they get on government assistance, but they become completely dependent on government. And that's their primary source of income. Other people get food stamps just to help them. They're going to college. You know, they got their little food stamps just to be able to help them. It's assistance while they go to college until they get their little degree and then get a better job and then don't need, the food stamps anymore. It's not dependence. Just because you're using that assistance to help you doesn't mean that you're dependent on the government. You see what I'm saying? So the same thing in relationships and whatnot. Being independent doesn't mean being alone. It means I don't need you. I don't depend on you. We're both very independent people. I'm an independent person. You're an independent person. We're two people who don't need each other. And believe it or not, as paradoxical as that may sound, it's actually not paradoxical at all. You can't build a healthy, happy, successful relationship when there's this energy of need and lack between the two of you. Two fulfilled people who don't need each other are a force to be reckoned with, because then they can build together. If you're here, not because you need me, and I'm here not because I need you, so we don't need each other. Okay, so if we don't need each other, then what are we here for? Because we choose each other. I would rather you be here because you choose me, not because you need me. Now we can build something together. Now we're not latching onto each other, trying to vampirically suck something from each other. You know what I'm saying? So don't surrender your independence, and don't be thinking that, for those of you who are very, very strictly independent, don't be thinking that just because you're getting into a relationship means that you are dependent. See what I'm saying? I don't know why that came through. Super weird fucking message, but that's what came through, dude. If you could maintain your independence, emotional independence, mainly, and you're able to stand in that sense of integrity, y'all be able to float through this in the beginning weird phase of awkward communication. Wow, super weird message, man. All right, whatever. Random advice. What random advice do we have for Leo? Random advice about anything. Any random advice about any random thing. Oh, Queen of Cups reversed. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles, though. Fool card. Okay. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to take chances. I know that may sound corny and cheesy, but dude, I'm telling you right now, back in 2016, I saw this video, and you could probably still find it on YouTube right now. If you go to YouTube and type in "everybody dies, but not everybody lives," that dude Prince EA, y'all know who that is? You know, the dude that does those videos where it's like spoken word poetry videos. Well, the first video of his I ever saw was back in 2016, and it's called "Everybody Dies, but Not Everybody Lives." And in the video, he's explaining that there was a hospital study that was done on like 100 elderly patients who were on their deathbed, and they were asked to reflect on their life's biggest regrets. And almost all of them said that they didn't regret the things that they did as much as they regretted the things that they didn't do. The chances that they were too afraid to take, the risks they were too afraid to take. And for some reason, when I heard that video, that grabbed me up by the soul, dude. That was like a gut punch. Because at that point in time in my life, I was so boxed in by fear. I was like, no, man, you know what? You know what? I would rather go to my deathbed having tried and failed than to go to my deathbed wondering, what if? What if? If I see a doorway of opportunity, I'm going to go through it. I would rather try and fail and embarrass myself in front of the whole world than to get to my deathbed and wonder, I wonder what would have happened. I wonder what would have happened. See what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to take those risks and those chances. Not only that, but some of you have heard me say this before, but every single day, people come to me with a should I question. Like, should I go look for a new job? Or should I move to a new state? Or something like that. And before the first card hits the table, I will tell, anytime you come to me with a should I question, I'll tell you the same thing. You really want to know how to find out whether or not you should? Try it. Try it. You must first walk up to the door and see if you trigger the motion sensor and get it to open. I promise you, a door ain't gonna open that the universe don't want you to go through. It ain't. Now, does that mean that if this door opens, it's going to be a fun, uplifting, positive experience? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. That don't mean you ain't supposed to walk through that door. If the door opens, the universe is permitting you. Right this way. And it's possible. It could be filled with challenges, obstacles, struggles, and problems. You know what that means? That means that once you get through that shit, you're going to level up. That's what that means. If you're wondering, man, should I move to another state? Start taking action towards it. Start taking little actions towards it. Start speaking it. Use the air element. Start talking to your friends. You know what? I'm going to be moving soon. Yeah, I'm going to be moving. I don't know when. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just going to be moving. Start speaking it into existence. And then start taking action towards it. Go to your employer and say, hey, do we happen to have a branch in this city? I say, yeah, we do. Any way I could transfer? Yeah, we could get a transfer in for you. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to start looking for houses or apartments near that city. I'm going to apply, see if I get approved. If I get approved and I'm able to transfer my job, the door opened. It opened. Now, if I start taking action towards it and the door doesn't open right away, okay, I asked my employer, any way I could transfer to this branch here in this city? Not really. They're all filled up there. They don't have any positions available. Okay. That was a knock on the door and the door didn't open. Okay. I'm going to step back for a minute. I'm going to give it another knock. Well, let me just go see if I can find another fucking job in that city then. Applied 5 different jobs. Don't get no calls back. Okay. That door still ain't opening. You know? Okay. All right. I've knocked and knocked and knocked and knocked. I've taken action and taken action. That door ain't opening. All right, then, universe, I'm trusting that for whatever reason, you want me here. Okay. Now wait, because you still put a lot of energy towards that timeline. Release it, let it go, and let the universe respond. Because once you release it and let it go, that action that you took, you know the universe is responding to that now, right? Oh, you have completely altered the course of your entire path just by knocking on the door. Wait a few months. Go knock again. There's a possibility it still may not open. Keep speaking it into existence. Develop a relationship with the universe. Every action I take towards whatever this is that I want, the universe is responding to it. Just because the door didn't open right away doesn't mean that the universe wasn't on the other side of that door saying, okay, hold up. I see you want in here. Let me rearrange this room to fit you in it. So the universe is rearranging the room on the other side of that door. Keep talking about it. Keep speaking it into existence. Just because the door didn't open doesn't mean the universe said, no, you're never allowed in here. It may mean, no, not right now. Now's not the time for that. We keep speaking it into existence. I'm going to be moving. Yeah, I'm going to be getting up out of here soon. And keep affirming that and affirming it 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 over and over every day, week after week, month after month. Keep talking about it and affirming it. I promise you, if you stay stuck on that, that door's going to fucking open. Promise you that. Don't try to kick it open. Don't try to force it open. You have to understand how powerful you are, and you have to be patient and trust the universe while it works its magic for you. I know at least one person's going to take that and change their fucking life with it. All right, on that note, I do feel like those were the messages that my Leo friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. I am eternally grateful for every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. That's what makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And for those of you just now tuning in, I announced at the beginning of the video that the reading sales that we've been doing on my website we've made the decision that they're going to remain permanent. So the $50 off of the pre-recorded readings, that's going to be a permanent change. The $40 mini readings is going to be a permanent change. And we haven't made up our mind 100% as to what we're going to do when the clock actually strikes November, but we'll definitely let you all know. So stick around and stay tuned for that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.